Trade intuition, flipping coins like magicians, crypto candy sweet, pockets in demolition. Jono got the scoop, slicker than a waltzing troop. Lenny kid with the tricks, making quick flips from cribs. Save Pete on alert, money moves like a flirt. Peter Van der Winkle, stack of chips never twinkle. Grant grinding gears, blockchain pioneer, brackish adventures, exploring treasure no measure. Crypto dreams in the night, shining neon lights, riding digital waves, reaching brand new heights. Invest with the clan, together we unite till the moon reports, making fortunes in sight. TOP boss, and crypto whispers in the mist. David Brumbelow maps the future with the twist. Hug 63-1, diamond hands never missed. Wallets grow fat, fortune's tender kiss. Trading sessions intense, Lenny Kid's reflective lens. Buffett Lane tips, riding high till trends end. Trade intuition sings, crypto candy wings. Grants tech insights, make the blockchain ring. Code in the vein, transactions reign. Peter Van der Winkle's ease, his methods insane. Jono strategy, pure market detoxes. Brackish adventures, exploring treasure no measure.
Three, two, one, let's go. I'm in the charts all day. My goal is to make you money. I provide the information required to know exactly when to enter. I don't give this blanket statement, buy the breakout, buy the retest. Join me every single day, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, to understand the who, what, where, when, and especially the why when it comes to trading. This is why the coin's dumping. Every 7 days, it's releasing tokens. All right, mic check. Mic looks good. All right, 3, 2, 1. A bingo and a bango. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is your time. It is always time to make this money. So let's do it, guys. Let's make this money. My name is Joe, also known as Trade Intuition. This is a place where you can come and kind of just absorb all the information that is in a very easy to understand format. We don't use all these big terms or do pattern memorization or candle memorization. We show you how to successfully trade in the most simplistic form. And if that's something you like, make sure you smash the like. All right, moving on. Hey, Obi-Wan's in here. What's up, Obi? Appreciate you, man, being here. We got it signed in here. What's going on, guys? What is going on? Did y'all's names come up? Do I have it? Oh, wait, I don't have it. There we go. There we go. And then that one is very good. All right, so we're playing around with Bitcoin, and we like to do this from time to time, where we like to just kind of do some trading on Bitcoin and not so much other coins. But last night I told the group about this trade. I said, you know what, I like it, looks good, and it looks like it's going to break this level, and because of that, well, let's go ahead and enter the trade. And we enter the trade, and then of course every level is a level to enter, or gives us more confluence or something that agrees with our thought process where the price may come down. And of course it came down, came up, came down some more, broke another level, came up. And man, this last night I was literally up all night doing charts, updating the group, bunch of movement last night. And of course my goal is to make the group money. That's my goal. And sure enough, I noticed that Bitcoin was doing this. I said, all right, here's another updated video on Bitcoin. If it crosses this level, then more than likely we're going to exit the trade and actually move the stop loss. The stop loss was up here, but I moved it to right here. And, you know, of course, the price came up and came down. And I'm hoping, nobody knows what's going to happen, but I do hope that it breaks this level and continues downward. We have a lot of fair value gaps and areas of interest down here. So it would be really nice if Bitcoin cooperates and breaks below this level, comes down. We do have a target of around 59,086. Now, of course, we always take profits on the way down. And then if the price action ends up changing direction, then either close some of your position or all of it. And we're going to go over that. It's going to be more risk management kind of a discussion today. But if you have any questions on anything crypto related, definitely let me know. This is your 1 hour of free mentorship. So take advantage of it. Man, I wish I had this when I was in crypto, you know, brand new or whatever. Let's go ahead and hide all this stuff. I don't know what all this stuff is. Get out of here. Get out of here, stuff. Let's go to the 4 hour time frame. Let's look at this. Let's kind of zoom out. Let's see what's going on. So on the 4 hour time frame, we do have this structure. So right now we do have a downtrend. We can see the downtrend. We're on the 4 hour. Oh no, this is the daily. So this is the daily. And let's go and make sure magnitude is on. So let's just update this. Let's update this right now. So since we're in the downtrend, what we're doing is we're looking for lower highs. So we got to find 2 greens. So lower highs, 2 greens, right here. And then this, and then this one. Very good. So let's go ahead and label this as our daily. And we do have a break of structure right here. So now what we can do is, we don't need this one because it gets updated. So let's go ahead and click on this, hold down shift, come over to, let's try that again. Hold down shift. Since it broke the candle, this is known as a boss, a break of structure. This is the daily break of structure. Now it is a daily break of structure to the downside. So what does that mean? That means that this low is weak. The low is weak. So let's go ahead and update this. So this is our weak or targeted low. So this is saying that the price may come down, but it can be anywhere in this zone. Well, we got to fix this too. Let's go ahead and update this. And this is our strong. So see how that changes? And now this becomes our area. So now we're squeezing in. We're squeezing in. Now the price action can go anywhere in here and still remain at, currently it's bearish. So it can come all the way up here, still remain bearish. If it breaks out of this, well then now this becomes a boss. And if the candle closes above the level, and then now it flips. And we're constantly updating it. So right now this is on the daily time frame. So that is the daily. Let's go to the 4 hour time frame. Let's just kind of see what we have in here really quick. Don't have too much. We have this. So this is the downtrend. So of course with downtrends, we're looking for lower highs, 2 greens. This is our break of structure. And let's go ahead and just do this really quick. So this is our break of structure. But we really don't have anything. Like this is just saying that this is, well, this is a strong low on the 4 hour time frame. However, the higher time frame plays out or has more weight. See, bingo bango. Hey, Paperclip's in the house. What's up, Paperclip? Appreciate you, man, being here. All right, so this is something that we have to consider. So what I could do is just make a little note for myself. Just put a little note for myself and then say that this is, let's see, 4 hour. I'd have to write this out. So 4 hour strong low. 4 hour strong low. Okay. See how that looks. Let's put this on top. And let's go ahead and put this in blue. And let's make it a little bit larger. Stands out. Okay. So there we go. We got that. Now, because this is the strong low, this is our weak high. And it actually broke it. So, oh, now we got to flip it. We got to flip it now. We got to flip it. Crypto Candy's in the house. What's up, man? So this was our high. However, we have an SFP. So now we got to delete this. Come over here. Now, granted, guys, I could have had this done prior to, but in my opinion, I think this is really helpful to see and understand and to listen to the whole walkthrough that I'm doing. So that's just my opinion. So this is a 4 hour SFP. So when we have an SFP, this is saying that, let's see here, 1 second. So this was our breaker structure, and then this is our SFP towards the top. Now, of course, when we have an SFP towards the top, this is an uptrend. This makes this, because of the selling pressure, this makes this part up here strong. So now this is our 4 hour high, and this is strong. Okay. And that would make this one our targeted. So now this changed. This was our strong, but it's no longer our strong. It is now our targeted low, which coincides with the daily. So this is saying right now, in the current moment, our short looks pretty good. Price can go up all at once, but we do have a level here of possible resistance, and where the price action may come down and actually get our short in some nice profits. So that is the 4 hour time frame. Can we do anything on the 1 hour? Can we do anything on the 1 hour? So the 1 hour, it just basically says, I mean, that it's a boss coming down. So this is a weak low. So everything is pointing towards price coming down. That's what the crystal ball is doing right now. It's saying everything is pointing towards coming down. Now, can it flip and close a candle body close up here, and then it reverses everything? Yep. Price action is king. All we're doing is mapping out what the price is doing to kind of give us a narrative of what might happen. Nobody knows, only the market makers, because they're actually making those patterns and candles, all that fun stuff. All right, moving on. Let's go ahead and check out what the chat is saying. If you're here, guys, definitely make sure to smash the like. Definitely let me know you're here too. Say hi, or put a 1, do something. I want to give you all shout outs. So of course we do have, let's see here. Obi-Wan says, quick checking in today to come say hello. Thank you, my man. Appreciate you. Yeah, it's, man, last night was crazy. I was literally up all night. And then there was one point where everything started flipping. It's like, oh man, like I'm noticing a bunch of coins coming down. So what's this? 4 hours strong. Get rid of this. And of course, updated the group. We moved up our stop losses on the open trades that we had. We closed out some trades, and we're gonna go over that too. And again, that comes down to risk management. If you don't practice risk management, man, you won't have an account for long, because your money will go really quick. And sometimes that has to happen. I see here, Peter says, hello. Yeah, sometimes that has to happen. And hopefully you learn from that. I know that happened to me a few times. Bingo, bango, boom. Bingo, bango, boom. Very nice, very nice. What did I click on? I clicked on something. There we go. All right, let's see here. We have Pepe. What's up, buddy? What is up? Here, number 52. Very nice. Crypto Candy says, happy Thanksgiving weekend to all. Is it Thanksgiving? When's Thanksgiving? I don't even know. I normally eat some pecan pie on Thanksgiving. You might say pecan. I say pecan. Let's see here. Yes, definitely smash the likes, guys. Smash the likes. Joe is the beast, as always. Updates nonstop, 24/7. Beast mode. I'm telling you guys, my goal is to make you money. I want to provide value in the VIP group, unlike anything you have ever seen in any other VIP group. And part of that are the constant, when it's needed, of course, updates on the market, whether it's depending on our tokens that we're actively in, which is very important because that's our money, or possibly what the market's doing in general. You know, Bitcoin update, if Bitcoin's kind of moving, of course, because that relates to our coins. So give you a heads up. If y'all want to join the group and you're not in it already, stop messing around. If you have the money, you know, join the group. The link's in the description, the link's in the pinned message. I'm gonna pin that right now. But, you know, join the group. If you don't have the money, don't worry, come over here every day. You know, I encourage you to ask questions. Do you have questions about moving averages? Do you have questions about the ECOFLOW, the one that predicts what might happen? Do you have questions about RSI? Anything? Let me know. Like, this is your hour of free mentorship. Normally, you'd have to pay $100 an hour for somebody else. Me, I'll give it to you for free. I want to make you money so that, guess what? Now you join the group because now you have money. It didn't really cost you anything because, well, you made money learning with the stuff I show you. I show you what I do before I tell you to join the group. Unlike everybody else, oh, join my group, I'll show you how to trade. Oh yeah, we have all these people, we're gonna help you out. You know, and then you join the group, you pay all that money, and then you see that they're posting 10, 20 charts a day. As like, oh, that's how you're getting all these results. Yeah, they're doing the shotgun approach. I don't. I do the sniper approach. The sniper approach. We got Burgess in the house. What's going on? What is going on? Hey, coach. If a daily candle breaks out, can I enter a trade on pullback? You can enter a trade whenever you want. It depends. What coin are you talking about? Give us an example. Give us an example. We'll walk you through it. We'll walk you through it, my friend. But let's see here. Oh, you says yes. I really appreciate it. Yeah. So that's my thing, man. I really want to make y'all money. Everybody who says that, but then when you're there, when you ask them, hey, can you show me how you do? Oh yeah, definitely, man. In the group, come in the group. You know, join the group, dude. Can you just tell me, please? Like I don't have a lot of money. I'm trying to make money. Oh yeah, man. I understand. Join the group. We'll help you. No, I'll help. Let's see here. We got S in the house. What's up, S? Appreciate you, man. He says this guy is a blessing, and I hope he will get all the good. Yeah. So, and that's one thing that I want. So, of course, story time. Back in my childhood, back in the days that were black and white, poor, so poor. I literally had 2 GI Joes when I was a kid, 2, and then my cousin stole one of them. Man, anyway, but I was poor. Very poor. And I saw my mom struggle, you know, raising 2 kids, single mom, working a whole bunch, trying. And then, of course, I remember those infomercials with, you know, real estate and buy the house and flip the house and this and that. And the course is like $500. She didn't have $500, but she found $500 so that she could get those courses to hopefully help her. And it was all scams. All of it was scams. But that's what I want to do for the people who cannot afford it. These kids that are coming out of school, they don't know what to do. They happen to stumble upon my channel because maybe you told them about it. You know, that would help me out tremendously. Then I help them out. That single mom, that single dad, the kid that's just coming out of high school or wherever. And it's like, let me try this. You know, I'm not having to invest any money. Let me see if this stuff works. And it's like, oh, wow. Hey, man, I turned $10 into $12. You know, I made a $2 profit. Okay, maybe this is something. Then next paycheck puts in $20. So now let's say they have $35. They turned that $35 into $40. They made a $5 profit that week. You know, some people, especially all these millionaires, they laugh at that. Oh, $2, $5, man. I make $1,800 a trade. That's good, man. You're already there. Like, what I want to do is I want to help the ones coming up. You know, and there's people in crypto that have money. And like I said, if you have money, stop messing around, man. Like, what are you doing? Get in the group, stop messing around, learn these videos. I have videos 3, 4, 5 minutes long, on average 4 minutes, that break down the concepts. Not only that, but I also have additional thought process videos whenever they're needed. If we're implementing something different, or I want to specify something because a variable came up, I put that in the VIP video group. And usually I try to keep them short. I really do. But sometimes there's just so much thought process that goes into it. So 5 minutes, average 8. But, you know, I want you to make money. And my goal is to reach those that really don't have money. Like, man, if somebody was out there that was like me, who did that real estate, so yeah, I mean, like, come to my seminar, or, you know, whatever, I'll show you how to do this for free. You don't have to pay me. And then once you start making money, then pay it forward. You can pay me whatever you want. That would have been so awesome. So awesome. Let's see here. Burger says, I mean, Bitcoin previous daily candle breaks out. Can I enter a trade on a pullback? Yeah, it's always best to enter on a pullback because you never want to buy when it's green. Never want. Now, granted, we do, but you don't want to buy when it's green. So, for example, let's just hide all this mumbo jumbo. Get out of here, mumbo jumbo. Where are you, mumbles? Get out of here. We don't want you. You're a nuisance. Okay. So, clean chart. Let's say you want to buy Bitcoin. And one thing that we have to do is we have to kind of, one, identify the market structure. But if you don't know how to do that, well, we have a zone right here. We have a wick, we have a candle body. And let's just extend this zone. And let's color it. Let's put a little bit of color and make it red. So this is our zone. From the top of the wick to the bottom of the candle, this is our liquidity zone, sell pressure zone. Now you can see that we've attempted to come into this zone and then came down. Attempted again, candle body close, came down. We have 4 hours left for the day. There's a very high possibility that we're not going to close inside this box. Now let's say we get a candle that does close above this wick. And this candle, let's just say it's green. Okay, we got a green candle. Now, because we have a candle that closed above this wick, chances are pretty great that it's going to keep on coming up. Chances are pretty great, keep on coming up. Because there's going to be FOMO now. Oh, we broke a high. And then we're going to do another one where, oh, we broke another high. So what might happen is we might come up, and again, I'm just picking random spots. I'm not even looking at the price. We might come up to a point to where finally, once it's kind of went to another level of resistance, so say about here, like this, for example, could be what we see on one of the candles on the daily. So it kind of breaks it, but then it closes with the wick. So now this is saying that they're selling pressure. So this is saying that the price may come down. Now, as long as we do a higher low and a higher high, we're in good shape for it to be a change of trend. The only problem, so here's the issue. Here's the issue that most mentors, they say the first part, but they don't say the finish. They don't say the end. So of course, yeah, it's definitely what you want to do is you want to wait for a higher high, higher low, blah, blah, blah. But then there's times where you don't know if, let's say the price comes down. We have our higher high. Let's say the price comes down and does a higher low, starts doing this. And then it comes down and then you get stopped out. They don't tell you that for the candle bodies, you need minimum 2 to 3 candle bodies starting to change direction, minimum. Now, what they also don't tell you is the higher the time frame, the stronger the bounce. If this is on the 5 minute, pretty good chance that, I mean, it could go up or down. It's on the 4 hour, okay, better chance that we are bouncing. If it's on the daily, pretty good chance it's bouncing. Now, when you have 3 or 4 candles, now it's official. It is verifiable. Okay, this is a bounce, but it'll be a bounce until it's no longer a bounce, and then it starts coming down. So that's what people don't tell you is they'll just tell you the first part, because the first part's easy. Oh yeah, just make higher highs and higher lows and you're golden. But like, how do you know what's the time frame? That part they don't tell you. So hopefully that helps you out a bunch. But in reference to being bullish on Bitcoin, I'm still sticking with my stance. We need to create a higher high, because if we look at this, we can see we have a high, a lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high. This is the macro. This is the bigger. Now, of course, you know, you have other highs in here, but this is the internal structure. We're not looking at the internal structure. We're looking at the bigger picture. So the bigger picture is showing us that we are still currently underneath this trend. This is a downtrend. So until we break this high and create a higher high, I'm bearish. I'm bearish. Now the price can come down and then come up I'm still bearish long term, but then it can come up again, break this level, and I'm still bearish long term. Can we make money up and down? Yeah, sure, of course. But the macro, as far as the 100K, the 150K, that's something different. So let me know if that helped, Burgess. Let me know if that helped, please, and thank you. All right, so moving on. Let's see here. Do you have any coins, guys? Do you have any coins that you want me to do? I would greatly like to look at some coins. And one thing that I love is I like seeing what y'all are looking at, because there's plenty of times where y'all looking at a coin, it's like, man, I didn't have that on my radar. And we all make money. Now, I do want to show you this. This was a trade setup in the VIP section. And I do have something hidden here. So where is it hidden? This one. So this was the setup. So on this setup, we said, you know, because it was coming up and we had higher highs, higher lows, and we expect it to come down. That's one thing we expect. So when the price action was right here, not over here, but right here, as it was coming up, we said, enter 50%. And that's the thing too, we scale into our trades. We never go all in on the first entry, because scaling into the trade is going to save you a lot of money. For example, this trade right here saved us a lot of money. Even though we lost the trade, we saved a lot of money. So the thought process, and of course I put this all in the description, enter 50% right now. And of course, none of this is financial advice, just entertainment purposes. I never take information from or financial advice from a guy on the internet. I just know how to trade. But I'm showing the group, enter now, 50%. All these other groups, they'll say, enter the breakout. What time frame? Enter a retest. What's a retest? Like how do I know what if I enter the retest and it continues down and then I get stopped out? So I have all these definitions, guys. All this is from experience. It's not from textbooks, and I'll show you too, man. Anyway, okay, so back to this. We enter the trade 50% here with the anticipation that it might come down. It might come down, so let's go ahead and hide this again. It might come down, price was here. It might come down to this area and then bounce up. Okay. Now, the price started doing really nice. Started coming up here. Then it started coming down. That's fine, we expect it. Then I noticed at this area where the market was changing. And I noticed this on a bunch of coins, not just one or two coins, but a bunch of coins. And then this is when I was looking at Bitcoin. It's like, oh, wow. Bitcoin is breaking our levels. The Bitcoin short is doing well, but I think the market's going to change. So then it comes down here, and let's zoom in. Let's zoom in. So now it's starting to break this strong low. I was like, uh-oh. Then here, it broke it, and I was like, you know what? Close 50% of the trade. Close 50% of the trade. Granted, we're only in 50%. So look at all this money we're saving. Close 50% of the trade, because nobody knows. It could go up, and then at least we're still in the trade and we can add later. And here's my thought process on the adding. If it did come up, well, then we add 25% here. This will be a safer bet. Once it breaks this one, you add your other 25% or 50%, whatever you want to do, to where now you're in the trade. Now, what happened? Price came down, went into our 1 hour order block, came down even further, and would have stopped us out. Granted, we're only at a 2x leverage. Only at a 2x leverage. Now, how much money did we lose on this trade? 2x leverage, we lost 6%. Now it's 6% of 50% of our entry. Bunch of math. So let's say if we're going to do $100 total for any of the investment. Well, because we only put 50%, that's $50. So we only put $50 into the investment to see how it's going to play out. Now, out of that $50, we lost 6%. So that would be, how much is that? Do some math, guys, for me. So how much is that in dollars for the $50? So what is 6% of $50? Is that $3? I don't know. My math is horrible. I normally do all this on the calculator or have the computer do it for me. But let me know if the amount we lost was $3. Because here we would have lost, no, it's less than that. Because here, $50, if it was 100, that's 10, that's $10, so that's $5. So we would have lost, yeah, it's $3. So here we would have lost $5 on the first entry. However, you know, we lost 50% here, and then the remainder here. 3. Awesome. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. So this is risk management. The market wasn't looking good. This was breaking our level, and we expected it to come down, but we don't want to come down this much. So what we're doing is we're protecting our portfolio. And you may think, what's the difference, man? 3%. It's only a 2% difference. Oh, 2% at 2x leverage, that's 4%. 4%. I mean, if you're trading with big money, it adds up. If you're trading with little money, it really doesn't matter. But I recommend people trade with little money. But the point is understanding all these concepts so that when it does come time to where the market's really great, you're putting all this money into the market, you've already done all this, and it's repetition. Speaking about repetition, here's another one. So this is Popcat. So on Popcat, we entered it way down here, and you know, we're moving up our stop loss. I'm updating the group. Move up your stop loss. Here, this was our first target, but the price was here and it started coming down. And I told everybody, say, hey guys, take profit now. Take your first profit now, you know, because it may pull back. Take profit now, secure your profit. Even though we're slightly underneath our targeted area, do it now. Update the group. Sure enough, everybody took profit, and then sure enough, a couple minutes later, boom, it does hit our take profit area, but that's fine. We already secured our profit. Profit is not profit until you cash out. Then it comes up, comes back down, starts coming up, and then now it's doing this, and at this point, this is when the market wasn't looking good, and I'm updating the group. I was like, guys, you know what? Close 50% of your trade right now. Secure that 50% gain that you just did, or whatever gain you did. You know, for me, it was 50%, and what I do is I post the charts first, and then I enter the trade, maybe 15 to 30 seconds later. So it's very fair as far as me not entering first and then posting it, and then, you know, the group pumping my coin. So give you a heads up. All right, moving on. Most groups will do that. They'll enter the coin first, and then if it starts getting successful, then they'll post a setup, and then they'll post the result of their setup. It's like, dude, you just posted like 2 minutes ago, and how are you up 15%? 7x leverage. Doesn't even make sense. I entered the exact moment you posted it. Anyway, a bunch of scammers out there, guys. Bunch of scammers. So we closed 50% of our trade here, and then not only that, but we moved up our stop loss. We moved up our stop loss to where it was 25%, and we had a 2x leverage on this. So that's 50% that we closed the trade out completely, and then of course we had it up here. So this was, what's that, 60 whatever percent. Close some here. So I'll give you a heads up, guys. Like, my goal is to update you on the charts, move up your stop loss, protect our profit, and then if the market starts changing, I do this. Hey, get out. I don't like how it's looking. And I mean, it's gone down even more. So right now, let's say you see it's like, oh man, I was hoping it was gonna bounce. You know, I had 50%, now only have 40%. Let me just cash out now. I literally saved you 10% by doing this right here. And then some. WIF. So here, okay guys, this is a VIP setup. Take note. This is a VIP setup, guys. If you're not in the VIP, hopefully this can make you some money. So right now I'm noticing that the meme coins are moving. Meme coins, we have Turbo, we have Myro, we have Popcat, we have WIF. There's so many coins that are meme coins that are doing pretty good right now. Now this is a meme coin. This is a chart setup, guys. Take note. Now, granted, we saw this when it was right here. We didn't enter it. We waited till it broke out. Once it broke out, it's like, all right, enter 25%. Do other groups do this? No, they don't. Because for me, I care about your money. I really do. I want you to be very, very successful. So I say 25% right now, just because it's higher risk. You know, we may get rejected, it may come down, And if it does come down, this is what I'm looking for. This is our buy zone. This is our discounted price zone if it breaks down. Right now, this was a bull flag. At the time of posting, this was a bull flag. It did break out, came right back in. When it came in, again, market's not looking great. I said, close the trade. We'll take our small itty bitty loss, 2x leverage, very small loss, because I don't want to hold the coin and have it come down here and then add to it. Let's just wait. Let's wait and see. And granted, the price is right here. I said, let's see if the price comes down. Burgess, we're gonna get to your question in just a moment. So let's see if the price comes down even further into our daily order block. And it did. Not only that, let's see if it comes down into our buy zone. Now for the buy zone, it's very important. I would recommend a 30-minute time frame to see if price comes down. Now it might not come down all the way to here. It may come up to here. Like nobody knows what's going to happen. So let's go ahead and just put back where I had it. Now, what you want to do is you want to wait on the 30-minute time frame, wait for a high to be created, then a pullback, wherever that happens or whenever that happens, then the break of this high. This is the break of the most recent high, which more than likely is going to be either a change of character or break of structure. Regardless of what name you put on it, it is a break of a resistance. Once the 30-minute candle closes above, not a wick, but the candle must close above your level that you just created. Now you enter. This is your VIP setup, even though you're not in the VIP. This shows you that I want to make you money. This shows you that my goal is to make you money. Now, of course, everybody in the VIP, they know what I do. They know how I do it. They know all the extra little tidbits that I give as far as the chart setup goes. That's all in the description and not only that, but sometimes I actually do a video on the chart setup. It's like, all right, guys, this is what I'm thinking. 25% here, blah, blah, blah. We have a plan A, plan B. So my plan A is this white one. This was my plan A. This is my plan B right here. Oh, look, here's some targets for you guys. Here's some targets. So this was my plan B. We could have broken out and then done this. And this is where you would have added to your entry, 75% or 50%, and then the rest when it breaks this level. But my plan A looks like it's playing out. Now, granted, am I a genius? Do I win all my trades? Nope, not one bit. All I can do is react, not to predict, but react to the price action. You might say, well, Joe, this is predicting. This is always changing. This is what might happen. But I tell you what, when it does happen to the T, man, you feel like a genius. But you have to humble yourself because anything could have happened, anything. And there's times where they play out like perfectly. And then there's other times where I'll do this and it'll go straight up to the moon. So give you a heads up. All right, moving on. Let's see here. Burgess says, is SUI continuing going high? Man, I tell you what, is it still goodbye for a swing? Well, let's look at it. Let us look at that one. It's going to be SUI. It's going to be on the YouTube layout. That way y'all don't see any kind of VIP stuff because we are actually in that trade right now. So let's load this up. Let's go in and click on this. And hey, this is the one we're looking at. All right. So this is on the daily time frame. Let's zoom out. Let's go 3 days time frame. And it is moving. It is moving. And let me check one thing. Where is this? Oh, not that one, not that one. 1 second, guys. Bear with me. Bear with me. All right. Okay. So right now, this one does not understand the rules of market structure. This one, I mean, it does, but not really, because it should be going down. It should have a pullback already. It's going. It is going. Now I'm gonna tell you something right now, guys. We are in a short on this trade. We're in a short, but we have a stop loss though, and we broke a level. and it looked like it was time. And right now we're down 5%. We're down 5%. 2x leverage, so total of 5%. All right. And one thing with me, I'm very transparent in what I do. All right. So now let us go ahead and chart this out. This is our downtrend. So with the downtrend, we're gonna make this like really, really fast and easy. So with our downtrend, we do have, a, wow. Okay. So this is saying that this week, this high is not strong. It is targeted. And we just broke it too. So we have to wait we have to wait 4 hours to see if this is going to be an SFP. If that's the case, then our target is down here. So right now, this is a break of structure, you know, on the very macro term. And what we could do is we could label this one right here as far as the, see, this is the strong low. So this is going to be the daily low, and this is strong. So now this stuff is needed. Oops. This stuff is needed whenever you're thinking about entering a trade, because you need to understand market structure. Is it going up or is it going down? Do I have a higher likelihood of it coming down or continuing up? And it always changes too, depending on what the market actually does. All right. So let's go to a 4 hour time frame. Oh, let's go back to the daily. So on the daily, what I'm looking for is this. And we have a very nice order block. Good Lord. This order block is a super nice. Very nice buy. I'm sorry, a sell to buy. Very nice. Not only that, but we also have a fair value gap. Fair value gap right here on the daily time frame. This is our fair value gap. So it is very, very highly possible that the price action may come down. Could it continue up? Sure. But it could come down. All right, moving on. Let's go 4 hour time frame. On the 4 hour time frame, let us look for some more market structure. So right now, of course, we're in an uptrend, and in an uptrend, we're identifying higher lows. Now, by doing higher lows, we have to identify our green candles. So let's just start from here. So here's our low. We have 2 green candles coming up. We still have 2 green candles coming down. Still 2 green candles. Okay. So this is our 4 hour time frame. 4 hour. With that being said, we do have this. Did I mark it? Go to this. And then hold down shift so it makes a straight line. Now we did SFP it, which means that the price should come down. However, it didn't. Continue coming up. So now we have, so let's put this one as an SFP, 4 hour SFP. Now we go to the next one right here. And this one again, 4 hour SFP. So what we're doing is we're stair-stepping our way up. Price should come down. It should. But price can do whatever it wants. Doesn't have to do anything. Then we go to this one. And, oops. And, whoa, what's going on here? What's going on? Oh, what did I do? Rewind. So let's do this, and let's hold this, and let's just extend it out. And this is another 4 hour SFP. So this is saying that the price should come down. Buyers are FOMOing. Price should come down. Buyers are FOMOing. Should come down. Okay, now it's starting to come down. Okay, this is when we entered. And then it's starting to come up. So if this breaks, well, then this becomes a 4 hour boss break of structure, meaning this would be our strong low and this would be our weak high, to where the price can continue going up. At the current moment, price should come down. Let's go to a 1 hour time frame. We got Shuby in the house. What's up, Shuby? What's up, my friend? All right, so let's see here. On the 1 hour time frame, We do have the uptrend and that. There's really nothing too much here that we can do. So I would strongly recommend, we just got to watch this level. Okay, so now with all this being said, let us go back to the question. Let us go, let me pull this back up and let's do this back up. Okay, so to answer the question, is SUI continuing going higher? We have to wait. We have to wait and see if the candle closes above this level. So let's do a candle, a box. If a candle closes above this level, then there's a really high possibility it'll continue up until it decides to finally come down. So the key level that we have to look out for is a candle close above 2.2888. That's what we got to do. This is what we got to do. If not, then price could continue coming down. Now, let's look at it from a bearish standpoint. We're seeing this. Market should come down. Price should come down. Price should come down. And that's because of this right here. Now, if, well, actually, I misspoke. This is the level it needs to break. I misspoke. Am I clicking it? Come on, click it. This is the level that it needs to break. Coordinates, copy, coordinates, copy. It needs to break 2.2980. Candle body must close above that level I just mentioned in order for us to remain bullish. Right now, we should be bearish. Now, with that being said, let's take a look at what's happening on the structure right here. So we do have this to where on the 1 hour time frame, of course, the lower time frames, they make up the higher time frame. However, the higher time frame holds more weight. So if I see something that is bullish on the daily time frame, that's going to tell me, okay, well, we have a higher probability of it going up eventually. On the lower time frame, say the hour time frame, it may be bearish. So that's just telling me that price is gonna go down before eventually, hopefully, it goes up long term. All right. With that being said, here, did we close above? No, we closed below. You see that? Sometimes you gotta zoom in. It's on the 1 hour time frame. So because we had a low on here, this is a downward structure. Because we had a low down here, we do have this area to where it is. Now, before I continue, this always flips. This always flips because, zoom in, this was an SFP. Well, it is an SFP. This is our 1 hour SFP. But then we have to get this wick. Did I do it? Come on, Joe. Get this wick, come over, and now this becomes our break of structure. So because this is our break of structure, what it's telling us is that we have a very high possibility of it continuing to come down. And then this would be the highest point. This would be our strong high on the 1 hour. So let's go 1 hour high. And let's go to text, and then let's go ahead and put strong. And then what did it do? It broke it, and it continued coming down, started coming up, coming down even more. So now this is the level that we are hopefully aiming for. And if we go to a smaller time frame, this is just over and over and over again. You know, we go to a smaller time frame, we can dissect it a little bit more. Now, once it crossed this level, and I actually posted in the group, once the price action crossed this level, I put on here, it's like, maybe SUI, this is the only retracement we're going to get. Because once again, the lower time, excuse me, the lower time frames they make up the higher time frames candle. So when this happened, we had this break right here. When this happened, this was telling me, and it was an actual break of structure. This is telling me, whoa, wait a minute. Now this becomes weak. This is on the 15-minute time frame. This becomes weak as far as the levels go. So go here. And it's very important to label all this or targeted. No, I'm sorry. This becomes strong. I'm sorry. What was I saying? This becomes strong. So this becomes strong. And that's because we have the price action breaking above this level. And then, so this is our level. Now, this is why it's always changing, guys. This is why it's always changing. So we're zooming in. Zooming in. This SFP. So this changes the dynamics of everything. This is why everything is always changing. Like I cannot stress that enough. So this is an SFP. So this is saying that the roles have flipped. Now, here we have the next high. Here's another SFP. This again is on 15-minute time frame. This is saying that the price should come down because this is selling pressure. That's all that is, selling pressure, swing failure pattern. That this is saying that the price should come down, but is it? No. Why not? Because SUI, I don't know if you say SUI or I don't know, but SUI is not respecting structure. It's like your teenage kid who's looking at you in the eyes and you saying, don't do X, Y, and Z. And they're just and rolling their eyes. Ooh, that'd be their last breath if it was in my household. Good Lord. But I'm just saying, that's what this is. It is not respecting the swing failure pattern. It should come down. Should. Woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda. This, I'm pretty sure, is going to be a boss, a break of structure, creating this to be our strong low and this to be our weak high. This is what I'm assuming is going to happen. So now because of all this has happened, we're coming up here. Now because of this, we do have to where, because of the selling pressure, we have a higher chance that it's going to come down. And because of that, this currently right now is our strong. This currently right now is, what am I doing? Oh, wrong thing. This currently right now is our strong, but I have a very high probability that it is going to become a boss, a break of structure. So let's go ahead and change this to a strong. Let's go ahead and remove our drawing. We can see what's going on. And right now, this is our targeted. And this, I don't even know why I'm doing this because it's going to break it right now. This is our targeted low. But as soon as this becomes a boss, then this becomes our strong low because now it's continuing upward. Now, as I mentioned, we are in a short on SUI, and we do have a strong level up here. If we break this level, I'm not sure where our stop loss is at, but if we break this level, I'm pretty sure we're gonna have our stop loss pretty tight. Just take our loss, because I think this might be the only pullback that is going to give us, which we have so much more to take, so much more. So even though this was a very long, explained, well thought out, in my opinion, thought process on, is this going to go up or down? Hopefully that answers the question with the reasonings why I think what I think. Let me know if y'all guys gain value from this. Put a 7 in the chat. Put a 7 in the chat if you gain value from this breakdown of what I think might happen. Right now, it's looking strong. It's looking strong. Granted, we have 2 strong levels above. This one I wouldn't even consider strong. We do have a 1 hour strong high, but I think this was the only pullback, and that's sad. Good Lord. I want to make money going down because I've been wanting to short this one for a few days now. For a few days. So hopefully y'all enjoyed all of this stuff, guys. I do thank you very much. I don't believe there was any other questions. Plus, we are at our hour. We do this every single day at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I show you how to trade. I don't give you empty dreams and empty promises and say, oh, you're gonna make $1 million next cycle and everything else. I don't do that. I show you not only that you can, but we as a VIP paid group, we lose trades. That's part of the game. You have to have your mindset of that to where you're gonna win, you're gonna lose. Hopefully you're winning more than you lose. And if you don't, okay, well then we go back to the drawing board. Why are we losing more? Maybe our stop loss is too tight. Maybe we're entering before an actual confirmed structure break. Maybe, well, we're FOMOing. Maybe we're seeing a bunch of these green candles and we're just entering the trade because we want to catch some of it. There's so many different things that we can go back on the trade and just break it down. Like, man, I was very emotional on this trade. I was super happy that I just won another trade, made a huge amount of money, and I was trying to do the exact same thing with this one, but I realized that I didn't wait for X, Y, and Z. And you make a mental note of it. Not only that, but have your journal, your trading journal. All right, guys, that's it for me. Once again, my goal is to make money with you, not because of you. And for that reason, I show you all of my tips and tricks, all of my secrets, all of the stuff that I have paid mentors for. And just recently, I paid for 2 courses to strengthen my skills. Now, those 2 courses cost a nice chunk of change. And I'm giving you that information for free. For free. All right, guys, that's all I got. Once again, please have a stop loss. Please be careful with FOMO. FOMO's bad. It's like getting back with your ex-girlfriend. You never want to do it. Or your ex-boyfriend. You never want to do it. All right, guys, I do thank you so much. My name is Joe, also known as Trade Intuition. I hope you all guys are making money. If not, don't worry. It is so close. It is so close. Now, granted, we're making money going up and down, but it's going to be so much easier making money. So much. We're almost there, guys. Light is at the end of the tunnel. I'm happy to be a part of your crypto journey, and I'm honored to be a part of yours. So I do thank you guys so much. We'll see you tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Until then, let's make this money. Take care. Yeah, buddy. Hey, we got Edgar in the house. What's up, Edgar? Appreciate you, man. We got Sign saying good stuff. Thank you, man. Crypto Candy says that he has enjoyed the concepts as well. Very nice. Edgar, thank you, man. Appreciate you. Yeah, we do this every day, man. 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Like I said, I want to make money with you, not because of you. All these other people who have groups, they're millionaires, and they will not help you unless you join their group. I make you money before you join the group. I think that's a great deal. I think that's a great deal. All right, guys, that's all I got. I do thank you guys so much. And let's jam out to my favorite song. And for a few seconds.
Life on the edge, let's shake it. Trade intuition, candlestick intuition. Charts wilder than Wild West ambition. We got the drive, mad clicks, no permission. Ready for the moon, orbit's our mission. Let's make this money. Stacking sats, no.
Let's make this money. All right, guys. See y'all tomorrow. Take care.